In an announcement that has sent shockwaves through the political world, Keir Starmer, leader of the UK's Labour Party, has just made a live statement that has left the nation reeling. This unexpected declaration follows mounting pressure from millions of British citizens calling for fresh elections after a series of scandals and crises have shaken his leadership. What exactly did Starmer reveal in this stunning address, and why has it ignited such a frenzy across the media and the public? Let's delve into the significance of this dramatic development. The political landscape in the UK has been anything but stable in recent months, with Starmer's leadership coming under unprecedented scrutiny. Once seen as a stabilising figure after the turbulent years under Jeremy Corbyn, his tenure has quickly descended into turmoil. Allegations of financial misconduct, accusations of bullying, and deep-seated discontent within the party have steadily eroded his standing. The calls for a change in leadership and a general election had reached a boiling point, and now, Starmer has taken the unexpected step of addressing the nation directly. The announcement caught everyone off guard. Known for his typically calculated and measured approach, Starmer shocked the public by stepping in front of the cameras for an unplanned, unscripted live broadcast. With the nation glued to their screens, he declared that he had heard the people's voices loud and clear. Across the country, citizens frustrated with the chaos within Labour had been demanding new elections, and Starmer could no longer ignore the growing wave of dissatisfaction. In his address, he acknowledged the mounting crisis engulfing both his leadership and the party as a whole. He did not attempt to deflect criticism or downplay the frustration that had gripped Labour and the wider political spectrum. "I recognise that trust in the Labour Party has been damaged," he admitted, his tone steady but carrying the weight of the moment. "I hear the demands for change and understand the call for accountability. This is not the path I envisioned for this party, nor is it the direction I want Labour to take." This moment of humility, however, was also a turning point in Starmer's rhetoric. While many had expected him to announce his resignation, he instead sought to reclaim control of the narrative. "The people of this country deserve better. They deserve a party that is united, focused, and dedicated to the issues that matter most. I am not stepping down. Instead, I am committing to a new path, one that will be guided by the voice of the public and the priorities of those we serve." This statement immediately set off a firestorm of debate. However, the most shocking revelation came when Starmer acknowledged the growing demand for a general election and confirmed that he would be initiating the process for a snap election. Such a move is rarely taken lightly and requires coordination across various political institutions. It is a high-stakes decision, one that no sitting leader makes without considering the immense risks involved. But with his leadership under relentless fire, both from within Labour and from political adversaries, Starmer's hand may have been forced. Labour's prospects in an upcoming election remain uncertain, at best. The party's credibility has suffered immense damage due to ongoing scandals and internal conflicts. Public demand for a fresh start has become increasingly difficult to ignore, particularly following accusations of financial mismanagement, allegations of bullying, and reports of infighting. Starmer's decision to push for an election is a bold gamble, one that could either breathe new life into Labour or mark the beginning of the end for his leadership. So why has this announcement sparked such an uproar, and what does it mean for Labour's future? To grasp the full significance, one must consider the unusual nature of such a decision. In UK politics, opposition leaders rarely advocate for snap elections unless they are either backed into a corner or confident they can lead the country out of a crisis. For Starmer to make such a dramatic move suggests he recognises the shifting political landscape beneath him. Discontent within the Labour Party has been impossible to ignore. Starmer's leadership has been questioned from multiple factions within the party, with many calling for a radical shift in direction. Grassroots members who once supported his efforts to rebuild Labour after Corbyn's tenure are now disillusioned, frustrated by what they perceive as mismanagement, a toxic internal culture, and serious allegations of misconduct. These issues have fueled a sense of betrayal, amplifying the demand for new leadership and a clear direction. At the same time, public confidence in Labour has also waned. The media's relentless coverage of each scandal has further damaged the party's image, and Starmer's approval ratings have taken a nosedive. The call for elections is no longer just about a change in leadership, it is about the very future of the Labour Party and whether it can recover from the chaos that has engulfed it. With this unexpected decision, the political tide appears to be shifting. Whether this will translate into success at the polls, however, remains to be seen. The timing of Starmer's move is crucial as the country approaches the next general election, with Labour struggling to regain lost ground amid deep divisions and ongoing controversy. The political context surrounding this decision is just as important. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and the Conservative Party have been facing their own set of challenges, from economic instability to internal party disputes and declining public approval. Under Starmer, Labour was once seen as a viable alternative to the Conservatives, but now, the party faces an uphill battle. If Starmer can rally support and present a strong, unified front, there is still a path to electoral success. However, as it stands, the future of Labour's leadership and its prospects in a new election remain highly uncertain. As the nation braces for the possibility of a fresh election, one thing is clear: Starmer has made a defining move that could reshape UK politics. The pressure on him has never been greater, and his ability to steer Labour through this storm will determine whether his gamble pays off or becomes his downfall. His announcement was more than just a reaction to public demand. It was a political risk that could either solidify his position or bring about his undoing. The coming weeks and months promise to be a whirlwind of uncertainty, high-stakes political maneuvering, and dramatic developments as Labour and the Conservatives prepare for what could be one of the most pivotal elections in recent memory. Will Starmer's bold decision lead to a resurgence in Labour's fortunes, or will it mark the final chapter of his leadership? The answer remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: UK politics has just witnessed one of its most explosive moments of the year. The stakes have never been higher, and with the clock ticking, the political landscape is set for a battle that could define the future of British governance. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on every twist and turn in this unfolding saga. The biggest political showdown of 2025 is here, and we'll be covering every step of the way.